Shalom, YouTube. What's going on? Shalom, shalom. I want to talk to the adults, to young people too. I'm in my 40s right now. I was born in the 70s, and I grew up in the 80s and 90s. Crazy time, crazy era, hip hop era in Brooklyn, New York. You know, I did a lot of crazy things, and I'm gonna go somewhere because I'm truly blessed the fact that I'm still alive. Because the reality is, I really should have not been here. But praise be to the Most High for His mercy, hallelujah. For His grace, hallelujah. For not turning His eyes against me. Well, just thank you. I just thanks the Most High for sure, man, because I should have been dead, And many of us can say the same thing by the lifestyle that we live. So it's very important to really understand and realize that it is not you that keeps yourself, that it is not you that it is the reason that you're alive. You are alive because of Yah, because of the Most High's grace and mercy and patience. And even in our ignorance, there was still that love, that understanding. So don't you ever think, because that is a smack that is a smack to the Father, to His face, when you're not grateful that you're still alive. When you woke up this morning, you didn't say, wake up. It was the mercy and grace of Yah. You could have been dead. You see, there are people that live life like they're the one. Let me tell you, we're not the one. We're not all that. We are not all that. You can be here and then be gone. You can be wealthy one moment or rich one moment, and then you could lose everything. We are not all that. We think we're all that. We're not. We were created because of Yah, and we were created to be, an instrument for the Father on this earth. So I think back about, the times where I was growing up as a young youth and doing things, going to party, clubbing, and doing things that was very disrespectful, dishonorable, fornicating and things like that. I thought I was all that. The mindset. And we ain't all that. I could have been dead in car accidents and shootouts and shootings in New York. Growing up in Brooklyn, New York. For those who understand, coming from Brooklyn, New York, or the Bronx, or the different boroughs, or anywhere else in the world. Places that you felt like, man, how did I get out of there? Yah was looking after you, even in your stubbornness. The Father spared your soul. So don't you ever think that you're the one. You're not all that. You're only flesh and blood. We deteriorate. One day we're here and the next day we out. We're like flowers in the fields. We're like mist. I've seen people come and go. I've seen people die of AIDS. I've seen people get shot. And it's a sad thing. And it's by the grace and mercy of Yah that we are still here. So if you're still alive and He spared you from that car accident, from that shootout, from that disease, or whatever it may be, from a life-threatening decision from somebody, whatever it may be, and you made it out, because Yah was like, man, I got something for you. You just got to see it. So when those things happen in your life, those miracles in your life happen, how can you turn your eyes against the Most High? How can you forget? You think you're the one? You think that you can make hair grow on your head? How can you forget about the blessings of Yah, of all the things that he has done for you, and live life? You think the wealth will protect you? You think being a great person in this world, or with so much attention and popularity, is going to protect you from the Most High? You think you're going to take all your wealth and riches to the grave instead of indulging it in yourself? And just, why not? Why not share it? You think you meant to keep that for yourself? We weren't born to be alone. We weren't born to just be this way, to be selfish. Whatever knowledge we have and truth, we got to share it, because you never know what the next person need. There could be somebody walking down the street, and you want to say something, and you could turn that person's life because he wanted to commit suicide. You never know. Let the Spirit move in you. Speak the truth if the Most High has called you. And for those he has spared in the world, and you're still playing around, wake up. He's calling you. You're still alive for a purpose. You made it through whatever it is that he protected you. You made it for a purpose, not to just forget about it. I know a story about a person that I grew up in, in my childhood, that I knew in junior high school. And this story made me tear, made me cry. And he reached out to me over 30-some years. And he told me, man, bro, God spared me. I almost lost my kidneys. I almost died. He was sick to the point of that he's gonna die because he was losing his kidneys. And his mom was praying for a miracle. Because we all know that the Most High is the one that can make things happen. He can fix things. He can send somebody. And he was like, bro, man, I was in my office, sitting down, very ill, very sick. In dialysis, he was in dialysis. His mom was praying. People were praying. And one day he was sitting at his office, and a woman knocked the door and said, I'm not going to say the person's name, but you are so-and-so? And he said, yes. And the lady said, the reason I'm here because God sent me to you to help you. That is what the Most High can do. That is what prayer can do. We got to stop limiting the Most High. He can do anything and everything. He can rescue you from circumstances. He can rescue you from death and disease. And this woman came to him, and he didn't know her from nowhere. And she was like, God sent me to give you a kidney. I said, whoa. Hallelujah. That is the Creator. That is my Father. That is my Papa. He listens. He hears the prayer. He listens to the cries in the secret place. Stop limiting Yah. Stop limiting the Creator. He can do such things. He can deliver you from death. He can deliver you from evil. So please, wake up. You're not the one. It is Yah that does great things. It is Yah that you have strength. We are not all that. We're here today and we're gone tomorrow. So remove that mindset thinking like you all that you are like you are Elohim, that you just think you all that because you have a nice car, you have a nice house, or you might be popular, you might be the most prettiest or the most handsome or whatever it is. Let me tell you something, that means nothing in the face of Yah. All he cares is about your soul. So remember and be grateful in those times where he rescued you from death, from a car accident. Because he spared my life, man. From those wicked times, those wicked deeds that I did when I was in New York. And he allowed me to live, to be a testimony. Arrogant and prideful. Selfish. It was always about pleasing myself. But praise be to the Most High for his grace. So remember, it is not you that allow you. It is not you that, because the fact that you're breathing, it is not you that allow breath to come out of your lungs. Take advantage now that if you're still alive and you were spared. Take heed for the calling. Take heed that you are here for a purpose that he has in store for you. And it's only for you to see that. For those who made it. For those who were spared. May the Most High help you and deliver you from wherever you are. And may he open your eyes to who he is and his son, Yahushua HaMashiach. Blessings. Shalom.